Hello. Sorry about that, guys, as we get started here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. I am also the owner and founder of Gauge Life Nutrition Supplements, and I'm really excited to chat with you guys live this morning. And very specifically, I wanted to talk to you all about, good morning, Hillary. What's up, babe? I wanted to talk to you guys because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on with the holidays, people falling off track, people getting in a funk. What's up, Amanda? And I wanted to just pop on here, give you guys some encouragement, and I wanted to share with you guys 5 specific things. Hey, what's up, Pamela? 5 specific things that my most successful clients always do. And if you guys have been following me for any length of time, you probably have seen me post transformation photos. And who here watching this has been inspired by either my transformation or the transformation of my clients? It's really easy to get inspired when you see the transformation of other folks. It absolutely is, because what it does is it says, wow, look what's possible. That person was there and now they are here. And a lot of times you can kind of see yourself in the before photo of some people. And the reality is, you guys, committing to a lifestyle change is not easy. And that's correct, Michelle. Committing to a lifestyle change isn't easy. And every day, hello from Tennessee, every day you're gonna run into obstacles that could stop you from breaking old habits. And the strategies I'm about to share with you guys will not only help you overcome obstacles, but they're gonna prepare you for success. So the number one thing my most successful clients have in common is they plan ahead. They plan ahead. So I'm going to break this down a little bit more specifically. So juggling the transition into a healthy lifestyle with everyday life, it can be extremely difficult. I know a lot of you guys are mothers, parents, maybe you guys have businesses, maybe you have a very busy career. And the key is to plan ahead. And the first thing that my most successful clients do is they mark their calendar with their start date. They mark their calendar with their start date and they give themselves enough time to prepare. So for instance, if you just bought something from me for the Black Friday sale, or if you are getting ready to do a plan, first thing you want to do is say, okay, when is my day one? When am I going to start? Because you got to mark that day one. That day one is very special, and you got to mark it in your calendar, and you need to prepare and plan and say, okay, this is when I'm going to begin. This is when I'm going to commit to making a change. And the reality is, you guys, you have to give yourself enough time to prepare. You have to schedule what days of the week you are going to grocery shop, what days of the week are you going to meal prep, and which days you're going to do that is going to depend. So in general, I would encourage you guys to choose those days, whether when you're not working, maybe you're not in school those days, maybe you can balance something out with your partner, or if you're single, on a weekend. You're also going to want to schedule your workouts. You have to know in your calendar not only what days of the week you're going to work out, you also need to know what time of the day you're going to work out. Because if you say, let's just see how it goes, let's just go with the flow, I'll see how I feel, let's see what's going on. No, that is not good enough. If you want to succeed on the same level that my most successful clients do, you have to schedule when you're going to grocery shop, you got to schedule when you're going to meal prep, and you got to schedule the date and time when you're going to work out. This decreases the likelihood of you putting off your workouts for later in the day when you may be too tired, or maybe you're just going to forego working out completely. So for those of you guys watching this now, who here schedules their workouts, or who here is like, you know what, Christine, I I probably should do that. If I did that, I probably would be way more diligent and I'd probably be getting stuff done. And you got to be honest with yourself, you guys. You have to plan ahead. Failure to plan is planning to fail. So you got to ask yourself, when is this going to happen? Period. Period. It has to be very locked down. So the next thing, number 2, in the list of things my most successful clients do is to clean your living space. I tell you guys this all the time. And one of the main reasons people fall off plan is why? Stress eating. And the simple act of cleaning your house not only decreases stress hormones, excuse me. Exactly, Michelle. It can also increase endorphins, and cleaning your living space, it has the added benefit of providing, an extra calorie burn. It will give you a leg up if you get your laundry done, if you clean out the fridge, the freezer, and the pantry. So I don't know about you guys. The state of my surroundings and my home, it matters to me very, very much. And if I am in a space that is very disordered and cluttered, it gives me anxiety. I start to get overwhelmed. I start to get panicked. Like, I don't know about you guys. Like, if my kitchen starts getting a lot of dishes, if the laundry starts piling up, it's almost to the point, and this is going to sound crazy, like I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I can't think. I feel distracted. I feel a mess. And I find it so hard to focus because in my mind, there's just this chaos around me. And when you clean your living space, I find that the excuses to eating healthy, the excuses to working out, they just kind of go away because your area around you is very calm. And I had a client who I'm still working with right now. When we started her program, she hired a cleaning service to do a deep clean of her house right at the beginning of her program. I'm talking like a deep, deep, deep clean, the type of clean that she just doesn't have the time to do. And I have to tell you, because I strongly urged her to do this, the amount of calm and peace and focus that she had, and then obviously she needed to maintain it, but it just put her in a level of calm that was life-changing. You guys, as a result of her cleaning her house, she was able to get up earlier with ease. She was able to go to bed more readily. She was able to do so much of the stuff that she needs to do. And you guys, you can control that. You can control the state of your environment. And I don't want any one of you to tell me that you can't, because you can. You absolutely, positively can. If you have the time to scroll on the internet, if you have the time to be watching this video, if you have the time to be playing on TikTok, if you have the time to watch Netflix and doing whatever it is you're doing, you have the time to clean your dang house. So let's just get that out the way. Now, number 3, the third thing my most successful clients always do is to eliminate or contain junk food. Who here has a go-to snack that if you start, it's a wrap? Like, it's like your kryptonite. That snack is just, if you're around it, it's a wrap. You're going to indulge, you're going to give in, and it's not going to be cute, it's not going to be pretty. For me, that snack is, you guys know what my Achilles heel is salt and vinegar potato chips. Like, I can't have them in the house. I can't have just a few. I will want to eat all of them. And if this is you, to save yourself from the temptation of junk foods, I recommend removing them from your house or your living quarters completely. If you're concerned about food waste, you could offer them to a friend or coworker, but here's my take. And I want you guys to remember this saying. It's better for food to go to waste than to your waste. It's better for food to go to waste, W-A-S-T-E, than to your waste, W-A-I-S-T. How many of us have justified keeping junk food and leftovers and things that just don't, come on, like we know we shouldn't have it, but you don't want to be wasteful. You don't want to waste money. Well, you know what, guys? It's better for it to go to waste than to your waste. And if you really, really feel that strongly about it, give it to a friend, give it to a coworker, give it to you could always find somebody to give this food away to if you really feel that bad. But guys, you know what? If that means you got to throw food away, oh well. Oh well. And I don't care who bucks at me for being wasteful, because sometimes, you guys, I'm in this situation right now. Who here has like treats and cakes and pies and things left over from Thanksgiving that is still good, that you feel really bad about throwing away? Like, guys, I get it. You're like, I could be eating that food. I could be saving money. Da, 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 da. It's better for it to go to waste than to your waste. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, because you're going to eat that food. You're going to feel like trash. And yeah, you didn't spend money on more food, yada, yada, yada. Yes, you weren't wasteful. But guys, I'm sorry, you're worth better quality food than that. So that was tip number 3 that my most successful clients always do, to eliminate or contain junk food. Now, tip number 4 of what my most successful clients always do is to get support. Exactly. You could always bring it to your job and give it away. Exactly, Rosie. I love that. She says, I once heard someone say that your body isn't a trash can, so you shouldn't eat something just not to waste it. So tip number 4 is to get support. So social support can provide encouragement. It can provide motivation. It can provide accountability. And before you start your plan, you got to let the people closest to you know about the changes that you're about to be making and how they can help. This is going to mean having a serious conversation with maybe your children, your partner. You're going to have some hard conversations, and this is not easy for everyone. This can be very divisive in some homes. This looks beautiful in other homes. It just depends on your situation. And you also may want to recruit like a healthy eating or a gym buddy. And you guys need to know that if you have purchased any Gauge Girl training program, we have added support with any custom program or DIY program. You get support to our private Facebook group. And this is really nice because you get to interact with fellow Gauge Girls of all ages, all backgrounds, all health conditions, and all goals. And it's really, really nice to be a fly on the wall in that group, even if you're shy, because you get insight on tips on how to stay on track, motivation, the best products to use, common questions, common concerns. You get to be encouraged by what is going on with other people. And I'm telling you what, guys, it is really hard to find friends locally with the same goals and interests as you. And interacting with people of different ages, from different, different walks of life, from different ethnicities, different health, states of health, it's so eye-opening, because some of you guys may be thinking like, man, I'm so fat. Oh my gosh, I got so far to go. But then it's day 1 of the challenge and you see somebody posting their day 1 challenge photo so proudly, where here you're just in your head and you may be like, dang, if she can do that, I can do that. And having support is so nice because it really helps you from going down these mental tangents where you get to in your head. And who here tends to go down these rabbit holes of negative self-talk, or these rabbit holes of just where you really need to have your perspective adjusted, but you just kind of go and go and go and go off the deep end mentally because you're not engaging or interacting with anybody to keep you grounded and keep your perspective based on logic and reality. Because I know as women, we can really let our emotions get the best of us, and having that support, having somebody tell you, hey, good job, or even if all you did was, hey, you just finished your workout, to have a group of people tell you, hey, good job, girl, like, That feels good. That feels good. And it makes you want to keep going. And your motivation cup can never be too full. It can never be too full. Like, that positive reiteration is not something that you're going to find everywhere. Like, if you go to your gym and you just like finish a really good workout, do you think the strangers at the gym are going to be like, hey, good job? Probably not. But yet there's other people with similar goals who understand you and understand the struggle, and they may be able to lift you up in a way that the average person cannot. So, and then tip number 5, this is a very important one that I want to spend a few moments talking about. Tip number 5 of things that my most successful clients always do is what? Prepare for relapse. Prepare for relapse. The truth is, most individuals are going to fall off track at some point. Preparing for this is going to allow you to bounce back quickly. So the most important thing is to forget the all or nothing approach. And I preach this and I preach this, and I'm going to tell you guys again and again and again and again. We have to break up with the all or nothing approach to nutrition, especially when it comes to dietary change. Agreed, Maria. And it's not unusual for people to get disappointed or discouraged if you slip up. And one bite of cake may lead you to think that you ruined your whole day. You did not ruin your whole day. It did not ruin your whole week. It did not ruin your whole program. But the thing is, instead of beating yourself up, I need you guys to take a moment. I need you guys to calm down and reflect what caused the relapse. If you truly pause, and most of you guys don't do this, myself included, I don't do this as often as I should. When you relapse, why did you relapse? Use it as an opportunity to learn, and I encourage you guys to use a food journal to say, okay, think about the thoughts, the emotions, the physical sensation, and the environmental influences associated with your food choices. So for instance, did you just get bad news? Were you out of town? Were you at your parents' house? Were you like, where were you? What was going on? What was your headspace like? What was your environment like? Write it down and use it as an opportunity to learn. I'm telling you guys, if you start doing this, it will change your life. It will absolutely positively change your life, because you need to include ways you can prevent future relapse, because falling is inevitable. It will happen from time to time, but you need to learn what causes it, how to control your emotions and headspace as a result of that. And I want you to replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts. I want you to write down a reminder of the progress that you have made. And I want you to really focus on not only the physical changes that you have made, but the changes in your mentality and overall lifestyle. So let's say you're not where you want to be yet, right? But let's say you have made a mental shift where you don't go down this rabbit hole of beating yourself up for weeks on end. You have been able to stop binge eating. You still do some form of movement, even though it may not be the gym 6 days a week, but you're still going for walks, even though there's a lot going on in your life right now. And maybe you're being way more gracious towards yourself when typically you would be ripping yourself for these types of things and behavior. I want you guys to know that you are capable of change. I want you guys to know that implementing a strategy to focus you on your goals is doable and accessible for each of you. And I wanted to share these 5 tips so you can understand the foundation and the logic and the headspace of what allows my most successful clients to be as successful as they are. And there is zero reason why you cannot do that too. If you are listening to this video and you're like, okay, tip number 1, plan ahead. I don't do that, but I could do better. Tip number 2, clean your living space. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I could do that. Tip number 3, okay, eliminate or contain junk food. Dang, that's a really good call. I should probably do that. Tip number 4, get support. I think I'm on your Facebook group, but I'm not sure if I'm there. Maybe I should check that out and start posting in there. And then tip number 5, preparing for relapse. And if you're listening to this and you're like, I can do those things. There's a reason why I can't do those things. Then do them. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you what to do. And it's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. So I want you guys to be encouraged today. I want you guys to be uplifted. I want you guys to know that you matter. Your headspace matters. Your physical and mental well-being matters. And if you need support on that journey, I am here. Gauge Girl Training is here to support and help you with your goals and with your dreams. So if you guys have any questions about what would make sense for you to get started with your program, you guys can always message me on Instagram at Gauge Girl Training. If you guys want to get access to my free macros blueprint, you guys can visit go.gagelife, G-A-U-G-E, life.com. Or visit gagegirltraining.com, you guys. I have lots of incredible programs, everything from custom programs to coaching packages. I have my new 12-week push-pull-leg programs that has just been released, the new hormone reset and the new training plan that complements it. And we also have world-class supplements available on gagelife.com. So guys, check out those things. Have an amazing day. And before you guys sign off, can you please give this video a thumbs up? It helps your girl out here on YouTube so much. So thanks for joining the live chat. Have an amazing day, friends, and I will talk to you later. Bye.